There are lessons in life that only time can teach you. And sometimes the wisest words come from those who have walked the longest road. Today, we share the life-changing wisdom of a 76-year-old woman. Words that will shift your perspective on love, happiness, and the art of truly living. Stay with me till the end, because this advice might just be the missing piece to your life's puzzle. Segment 1. The power of silence and observation. She says, most people listen to reply, not to understand. The more you listen, the more you learn. Silence is powerful. It makes people respect you. It allows you to understand the truth hidden beneath words. Stoic lesson. The wise man speaks only when necessary. He doesn't waste words. Instead, he chooses them carefully. Segment 2. The secret to true happiness. Chasing happiness is like chasing the wind. You'll never catch it. She explains, happiness isn't found in money, fame, or endless desires. It's found in contentment, in appreciating the simple things, health, good company, a peaceful mind. Stoic lesson. External things do not control your happiness. Your perspective does. A grateful heart is richer than a man with all the wealth in the world. Segment 3. Love and relationships. What really matters. Choose peace over pride. She has seen people destroy relationships over ego. She says, in the end, you won't remember who was right or wrong. You'll remember whether you loved fully or wasted time fighting. Stoic lesson. Ego destroys. Humility heals. A wise man knows when to walk away from conflict, not because he is weak, but because peace is more valuable. Segment 4. Time, your most valuable asset. You think you have time. You don't. She warns that people waste their best years worrying about things that don't matter, what others think, material things, temporary problems. One day, you'll wake up, and half your life will be gone. The question is, did you live or just exist? Stoic lesson. Memento mori. Remember that you will die. Let this guide your choices. Live with purpose, not regrets. Segment 5. Final words of wisdom. Live simply, love deeply, and remember, nothing lasts forever, not even your worries. If this wisdom spoke to you, leave a comment below. What lesson hit you the hardest? And if you found value in this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this wisdom with someone who needs to hear it today. Segment. The power of silence and observation. Lesson 1. Speak less, observe more. Most people talk too much and listen too little. That's why they don't learn. She says, silence is powerful. The less you say, the more people respect you. Watch how others behave, how they react, and what they don't say, because that often reveals more than their words. The foolish man speaks to impress. The wise man speaks only when necessary. Stoic lesson. A man who masters silence masters himself. Let others talk. Let them reveal their thoughts. You, however, remain calm and calculated. What do you think? Have you noticed how powerful silence can be? Let me know in the comments. Segment. The truth about happiness. Lesson 2. Stop chasing happiness. People think happiness is something they need to find. It's not. It's something you create. She has seen people chase happiness in money, relationships, and status, only to find themselves feeling emptier than before. The happiest people aren't the ones who have the most, but the ones who are content with what they have. Learn to enjoy the simple moments, a walk in nature, a good meal, a deep conversation. Stoic lesson. Happiness is not in things, but in your mindset. You suffer when you desire too much. True peace comes from needing less. Pause for a second. What if everything you needed for happiness was already within you? Think about it. Segment. Love and relationships. What really matters? Lesson 3. Pride will destroy your relationships. One of the biggest regrets I've seen. People letting their pride ruin relationships. She tells a story of an old friend who had a falling out with her sister over something small. Neither of them apologized. Years passed. Then, one day, the sister died. Regret lasted longer than the argument. The lesson: drop the ego. Say I love you while you still can. Stoic lesson: you do not control how long people stay in your life. Let go of grudges. Choose peace over pride. Love fiercely, but without attachment. How many of us have held onto a grudge, thinking we have time? Maybe today is the day to let go. Segment: the value of time. Lesson 4. Time is your most valuable asset. If you waste time, you waste life. Because time is the only thing you'll never get back. She warns that people waste their best years worrying about what others think, chasing things that don't matter, and delaying their dreams. Stop waiting for someday. Someday is not promised. Stoic lesson: memento mori. Remember you will die. Live today fully, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. Ask yourself, if today was your last day, would you be proud of how you lived? Segment: how to overcome pain and hardships. Lesson 5. Suffering is a part of life. Accept it. Nobody escapes pain. The only choice you have is whether you let it break you or make you stronger. She has lost loved ones, faced financial struggles, and battled sickness. But she says, pain is a teacher. The more you resist it, the more you suffer. Instead, accept it, learn from it, and grow. Stoic lesson: hardships forge character. The strongest minds are built in the fire of struggle. Think about the hardest time in your life. Now ask yourself, did it make you weaker or stronger? Segment: the secret to a fulfilled life. Lesson 6. Stop living for others' approval. I see young people trying so hard to impress everyone. But at the end of life, do you know what people regret? Not living for themselves. She explains that too many people waste their lives worrying about what others think. But the truth: most people are too busy with their own lives to care about yours. So why live by their rules? Follow your own path. Stoic lesson: do what is right, not what is popular. Be unapologetically yourself. If nobody's opinion mattered but yours, how would you live differently? Lesson 7. Nothing lasts forever, not even your worries. You worry so much, but in the end, none of it will matter. She says, look back at your life. The things you stressed over 5 years ago, do they still matter today? Probably not. Then why waste so much energy worrying now? Let it go. Life is too short. Stoic lesson: detach from outcomes. Control what you can. Accept what you cannot. If you could remove one worry from your mind right now, what would it be? Let me know in the comments. Stoic chi sing p upel hu diont valu. She said, if someone truly values you, you won't have to beg for their attention. You won't have to prove your worth to them. People make time for what they care about. Too often, we chase friendships, relationships, or approval from those who don't respect us. The wise woman made it clear: walk away from anyone who treats you like an option. Your energy is precious. Give it only to those who deserve it. Control what you can. Accep to what you can't. Life is unpredictable. Bad things happen. People leave. Money comes and goes. But she said, suffering doesn't come from events. It comes from your reaction to them. This is the essence of Stoicism. If you can't control something, don't waste your energy worrying about it. Focus only on what you can change. Your mindset, your discipline, your actions. That is true power. Choose PCs over PROVING. She told me, in youth, we argue to prove we're right. In old age, we choose peace because we know the argument isn't worth it. Think about it. How many times have you wasted energy on pointless debates? The older you get, the more you realize your peace is more valuable than proving a point. Instead of reacting, try listening. Instead of proving, try understanding. The person who stays calm in chaos is the one who holds true power. Love yourself, or no one else will. The wise woman said, if you don't love yourself, the world will sense it. People treat you the way you treat yourself. Confidence isn't about arrogance. It's about knowing your worth and refusing to settle for less. Dress well, even if no one is watching. Speak kindly to yourself, even in failure. Set boundaries, and don't apologize for them. When you respect yourself, the world follows. Life is short. Don't do wasted on regret. Finally, she said something that hit deep. One day, you'll look back and realize most of your worries were useless. Most of your fears never happened. And the things you regret, they're all the things you were too scared to do. So ask yourself, if you had only a year left to live, what would you change today? Who would you forgive? What risks would you take? Don't wait until it's too late. Live with courage, love without fear, and make every moment count. The wisdom of the old is often ignored by the young, but if you've listened this far, you now hold knowledge that can change your life. Now, it's your turn. What's the best advice you've ever received? Drop it in the comments below. Let's share wisdom and grow together. And if you found this valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more powerful insights. Remember, time is precious. Use it wisely.